Hang it away. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Ryan Games podcast. I'm your host, Ryan Laley, and joining me today is Bill, our editor, and just general social media influencer extraordinaire, Bill Saunders. How you doing, Bill?
Good to nacht. Yeah, I'm alright. How are you?
Yeah, not bad. We for those who don't know, we didn't do one last week, but last week was my birthday, so it was kind of fun to do birthday things and try to take it a little bit easier. So it's been good to get a little bit of a break in. But we're back, and we're going to be chatting today about crossover events in games. This is in light of recent news about things like Simpsons doing their Fortnite season, Call of Duty rolling back on their plans for more crossover content, and just talking about in general crossover content in games. But first of all, let's start with some general news and what's been happening recently. So recent news, what's been on the radar? I can't remember what's been on the radar. Let's have a look.
Interstellar Comet Atlas.
Oh yeah, we were talking about this last time, weren't we? About in your obsession with this and how it's going to consume you in what you're doing.
It's still consuming me. Professor Avi Loeb says we'll know by October 29th if it's going to come and visit us, if it's aliens.
Well, that'd be cool. I'll be up for that. Anything to ease my existence a little bit.
Yeah. I think it gives me another week to talk about it as well before ultimately I have to find a new obsession. So
yeah, fair enough. It'd be good. So in gaming world news, did you see that Microsoft got their release? Because not only was it my birthday was actually the release date of the Xbox Ally. Have you seen this thing?
What is it? Is it a new Xbox?
Not really. It's a handheld PC, so it's like a Steam Deck, but it's Xbox branded and Xbox configured, and you can still play Steam and all the other games on it still, but it's more. I don't know. I don't know what it's trying to be.
What? Can I just get a Steam Deck then?
I guess, but the problem with Steam Decks is that they are really good, except that the user experience outside of the Steam part is a bit meh because it uses Linux, so you have to be quite familiar with Linux. Whereas this runs on Windows, so if you're familiar with Windows, obviously most people are, you can do it. And if it runs on Windows, it runs on this, so it's not a bad idea. They've done similar things before, but this is more like a strategic part of their whole thing is trying to do this Xbox Ally thing. I don't know if anyone in the chat has bought one. Let us know if you have. I don't think many people have bought them, as I don't know who the audience is for it. I mean, I understand the appeal of playing games on a dedicated little handheld thing, being especially a parent who doesn't have to get much on the TV.
Do you remember you used to be able to get TVs that did picture-in-picture? Is that still a thing?
Not really. It used to be a big feature of Xbox.
Gears of War.
Yeah. Xbox did that whole thing for the Xbox, Xbox One. I think it was. Yeah, Xbox One, and everyone hated
that
it.
Had picture-in-picture.
Yeah, but it was alright. It was just I don't know who it was serving because you can't really see the small picture too much.
I've two things really. One's about the Steam Deck, and then one's about the Xbox and why I was terrified of them and why I didn't want the new Xbox One with the Kinect thing.
Yeah,
because was it Xbox One you had to have Kinect?
Yeah, at first, yeah.
Yeah. So, right, back onto Steam Decks. Have you seen all the videos of like the custom loading screens people have got for it? Yeah. Did you see the SpongeBob one someone did?
No.
So, you know, in SpongeBob, they have the Krusty Krab training video where it's and now for the bit you've all been waiting for. And then it's just like a really slow zoom on a Krusty Krab patty, whatever it's called. And it's like, that. But they've got that as their loading screen, but it's just a slow zoom on the Steam Deck logo. So,
the one I liked was this one. I'll put into Discord so you can see it yourself, but I'll put it on screen for stream. Obviously, my kids obviously into K-pop, Demon Hunters, and
yeah.
it was this one that really done me. It's like, and it transitions into like it goes, hello, and it loads up into it. So I don't know why. I know it really got me, that one. There are quite some good ones in it. So that's the nice thing about Linux, is that obviously you can customize pretty much everything about it. But yeah, that's it.
Oh yeah, I mean, haven't they been like
more.
using them in like the war in Ukraine? I've seen them using Steam Decks to like control
Oh,
machine
probably.
gun turrets.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, because it's just a computer.
Mad.
I'm gonna see if I
need to see that GIF
ones.
again. I kind of want just that GIF on repeat for the whole podcast now, to be honest. Yeah, no, I've seen some hilarious ones, but my favourite so far has been the SpongeBob one with the da. Iron Thumbs, you are immediately right. I've already seen far too many edits of that. Yeah. What was the other thing I was going to say? While you're looking for Steam Deck intros or whatever it was you was going to say you're looking at, the reason I never wanted an Xbox One was because of that video of that guy who's like going through the Connect settings and then he switches it to infrared and there's a ghost standing behind him. And that I don't want to know. I don't want to know if there's ghosts. Do you know what? Fart, human-shaped fart.
Yeah.
But it runs away.
So, and a fart runs away? Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
I don't think I've ever had a fart run away. We just lost 3 viewers as soon as I started talking about farts, I just want to say. Human-shaped farts running away. Yeah, they were like, I came here to talk about games. You're talking about farts, ghosts, and comets.
Yeah. Well, that's what happens.
Sorry, everyone. We'll get this back on track. Right, yeah. Steam Decks. What was we talking about? Steam Decks.
Yeah, because Xbox released their ROG Ally. Unit said in chat that he has a ROG Ally. So this is the first one. Pretty cool device to play Civ on during the power cutout. Really like it, but wasn't able to launch on a UE4 on it. It's overheating during installation. Yeah, I wouldn't try running a game engine on it. That probably would be ridiculous. Like if I had some expendable cash, I probably would get one just for the ease of use. Because I think I've said before, I have the Xbox in my office, and sometimes I just don't want to play games in the office. I just want to leave the office. I've been in it for 12 hours. I want to get out, and so if I win a lottery between now and Christmas, I'll get one. But until then, nah, I'm alright.
I'm very much I will buy a console when it's 2 generations out.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember getting a PS3. It was like when they announced a PS5.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Yeah. And then, like, I think I got a PS4 in lockdown, which is probably like the newest console I've ever owned. But I don't know, man. I'm at an age now where I struggle to justify it. Which is ridiculous, really. Like, I'm a grown ass man. I want to go and spend all my money on a Nintendo Wii. I will. I say that. I've been promising my stepdaughter I'll fix her Switch for the last year and a half.
Yeah.
And I still haven't bought the part for that, so there you go. That's the type of man I am.
Fair enough. Yeah, so the main discussion point of the group today is, if in chat, let us know what are your opinions on crossover events in games. So what is your good examples of crossover events that you've liked? Do you actually even like crossover events? Do you think they're too distracting from the actual main game? As much as like Mortal Kombat does good crossover characters and they implement them really well, I still feel it detracts it a little bit. Like, it feels a bit weird still seeing the Scream Killer in Mortal Kombat. You know, it is a little bit odd. I don't know if I'm the only one in that. I've never purchased the packs for that reason. I don't know.
I quite like that. I just have to make a correction. My girlfriend's in the chat. She just said 2.5 years. It's been 2.5 years since I promised to fix the Switch.
Yeah.
Sorry. I will fix it. I don't need reminding every 6 months. I'll get to it. Yeah, I quite like. I never knew that they were real though. I always thought that they were mods. When you see like,
Yeah, that's what it reminds me of. It reminds me of like mods people have done for games.
yeah, I've been watching the ones of like Rambo in
Yeah,
Mortal Kombat, and I'm like, is that real? It's got to be real. But then I'm like, but it's so easy to fake voices and everything now. Like, is it real?
Yeah, yeah, I don't know. And people's modding skills are getting better and better. Like I don't know if it is going to be too like what am I looking at? Is it actually going to be adding to the game or detracting from the game? Like mods sometimes do as well.
I think sometimes they're great. I like looking at all like the Minecraft graphics mods and stuff. But speaking of mods and crossovers, I briefly teased you with this before we came on the stream about the Simpsons mod.
Oh yeah,
you might
yeah.
be able to find it even. So someone modded Simpsons Hit and Run, so it is Futurama Hit and Run.
Okay.
So I don't know. Is that a crossover technically, or just a
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if you like because modding, like for me, a crossover event implies that money exchanged hands here to get this happening inside our game.
Right.
Like
Yeah, because I guess
you're licensing something, aren't you? Normally, and obviously it must be worth it because they do it, so it must get some attraction, some appeal. I don't know. Like I think Mortal Kombat's use of like all the different characters they've used over the years, I think is interesting in the fact that people look forward to seeing what weird characters from pulp culture they bring into the game. So it started with a horror character, but then it went into like recent ones. They had like Homelander and
yeah,
well, Omni-Man from Invincible and things like that. So they do skirt the borders of what they can do. Obviously, it's still violent. It has to be violent, but
yeah. Speaking of violent, I'm obviously there's a slight delay between what we're doing and the stream, so I'm just seeing the Mortal Kombat footage and watching Freddy Krueger rip people apart. And
oh yeah.
Oh, here's Jason.
Yeah.
I see. This is where I start to think about that thing of, well, it's quite cool to see like officially licensed crossovers and stuff, but ultimately, I know someone's just going to mod it anyway. Like within like hours of like Hogwarts Legacy coming out, I was seeing videos of people playing it as Peter Griffin.
Yeah, yeah. Yes, especially as soon as the PC release comes out, you see people going nuts.
Yeah,
yeah.
And I think that's cool. Like, because there's loads of games that have come out that were basically mods, weren't they? Was it Dota or League of Legends was a mod of one or the other?
Both. Dota was the mod, and League of Legends came out as like, an official version of that mod.
Yeah.
Dota was a mod of Warcraft 3.
Right. Because like Gary's mod, that was just a mod kit, wasn't it? Before it became or was that always an official thing? I don't know.
No, it wasn't official. It's just someone took like the source engine and made a mod game thing out of it, and then people started making stuff inside of it with that. I don't know.
But it's insane because that's still huge. I still get like all the videos of like SCP maze videos, like of made on Gmod. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I think that's cool. I just think, like, again, we were kind of talking about this off air before we started. Like, you were talking about Call of Duty. And I remember when Call of Duty, we spoke about this before, I think, as well, last week. No, week before. Like, Call of Duty, it'd be like, you die, and there's like a really poignant message about, like, the importance of bravery. And then they'll release a trailer and it's like, now you can play as Snoop Dogg.
Yeah. There's, I'm trying to get, so like, speaking of Call of Duty, like they recently just announced that they are going to go back a little bit on what they were trying to do with Call of Duty, like make it Fortnite, where they bring in all these different guest characters and guest things in it. And it wasn't great because, especially in like Warzone, I'm trying to find clips of it. this was DLC for Ghost, so I'm gonna take that off. Not that one. But Michael Myers appeared in it. But if I do Warzone, yeah. So here we go. So various skins.
Do you know what was a really cool one? Was the zombies one where they had like George Romero and
that was cool.
Buffy and I
quite like that. That made
one
sense.
Was really cool.
That was kind of, well, not made sense, but it was thematically in keeping. But when you're playing as like in Call of Duty Warzone and suddenly you're Jigsaw or the doll from Squid Game chasing down people, it kind of like is a bit weird and shy.
But it's also like lazy. Like you look at some of the animations and they're not even lined up right.
No, it wouldn't be. It's just a quick skin, but it's a skin that doesn't work well because it's a first person shooter, so you don't get to see your skin that you just purchased. But it's also it breaks what Call of Duty was meant to be originally in the first place, which was this military action game that paid homage to military operations of war, and they kind of they went a bit too insane with it, especially when they started going really sci-fi with it.
It's just while you're saying that, I'm watching a wrestler like suplex a cartoon character. It's just rather mental. Poignant. I realise that conversation won't line up with the delay, but just the poignance of what you were saying as I watched a cartoon character get DDT'd was something else. I
wonder if there's a way for me to share my screen live with you. Let me see if I can do share screen. Maybe that might work.
Yeah, but the oh yeah, look, I can see your screen now. Hey, so never mind, Dave. Never mind. So that for me has always been because how does it work as well? Like if I've got a character with like a really big head or really big body, am I at a disadvantage? Have I got a bigger hitbox?
I have no idea. I would assume so, but I have no idea. That was always like the fear of it. Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea.
God, there's some really messy, ugly gameplay, isn't there, in Call of Duty now?
Yeah, it's just not the game. It's not the game I grew up with.
No, it's not. I mean, what was that? Someone just got punched across the sky.
Yeah, and it goes on. You got Lara Croft doing
That's why I like the
it.
Modern Warfare remake and what have you. Not remake, reimagining was so great. Iron Thumbs. It's fine in yearly CODs or Mortal Kombat. It'd be disgusting seeing Zelda.
Well, yeah.
That's. I disagree. I would love to see Roger from American Dad as Link.
He just walks on the screen like just like wandered into the wrong show. Like, oh, what's going on here?
Francine. I'd pay to see that now. I want Roger as Zelda.
Yeah, who could be Link? There must be a mod somewhere. Someone's done for it. That'd be pretty good.
I need someone to make it for me. If not, yeah. So,
like, do you want them in your game? Do you want crossovers in your games?
I've used to think they were really cool because they used to be quite a thing. So, like, do you remember like Marvel, Capcom?
Yeah, that was cool.
Like the fighters.
Yeah. That was. I think that's one of the best examples of a crossover event done well. I think they're bringing it back, aren't they? Are they bringing it back?
Are they? Do you know what game I wish they bring back? Is Ultimate Alliance.
They're doing something like that. Oh yeah, Ultimate Alliance is cool.
I know they're doing in Marvel Rivals. They're doing a zombies mode now, aren't they?
Oh, are they? Oh, because they just released Marvel Zombies on Disney, didn't they?
So it's like the first player versus enemy. Marvel versus Capcom. What was the player list on it as well? Like that would be. Who were the characters I could actually play as?
I saw.
Oh my god! It started as X-Men versus Street Fighter.
Yeah.
What?
Then they started bringing all the other characters into it. Ross liked Monster Hunter and Witcher, but when Geralt appeared, the Monster Hunter world That was so weird. Yeah, it is weird. It's like you've done it with Final Fantasy as well. That reminds me, in Assassin's Creed Origins, there was a quest you got which tied into Final Fantasy 15, and it was so
Really?
weird. Like to see it in Assassin's Creed, it was weird as hell. You go to a pyramid and you find a sword like from Final Fantasy, and it done some sparkly thing. I was like, I done it without knowing what the hell it was, and then I was like, why is this so weirdly out of place? And I looked into it, and it was Final Fantasy crossover.
Oh, okay. I mean, they have. Is it Ghost of Yotai?
Yeah, that new one
I saw recently. Yeah, there's a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
What?
Is that a crossover at that point, or is that an Easter egg?
That's got. Is that what? Hang on, I don't know what you're referring to here. Ghost of Yotai.
So yeah, in Ghost of Yotai, basically, there's like a quest line where you have to go and fight the last brother, and it's like you go to the graves, and there's like there's one with like purple flowers, one with green, one with blue.
Okay.
And then like it's basically like the last Ronin. I'm probably ruining this entire quest line for anyone that hasn't played it, but I haven't played it. I saw it on TikTok. Yeah.
I'll say it's an Easter egg. I'd say it's an Easter egg, not a crossover.
At what point does an Easter egg become a crossover? Or what point is a crossover an Easter egg?
I think as soon as you see the logo appear, if you see the logo of the thing appears, I think that'll be a big clue into that, I think.
Because there's like the Minecraft stuff in Borderlands, isn't there? Or no, it's a zombie game.
No, they did Minecraft in Borderlands. Borderlands 2 had Minecraft.
I think they did, yeah.
But there's Easter eggs. I wouldn't say it's crossover. Like a crossover would be something like, again, I'd imagine the logo being part of it. Like
okay.
Like again, I would expect money exchanged hands. You know.
At what point though could I sue? Is the question. Stephen Kent said some games, yes, but like you said, COD having Nicki Minaj was just dumb. I disagree. I thank Nicki Minaj for her service. You should get the purple heart.
Yeah. Speaking of good crossovers, like, or would you count it as a crossover? Smash Brothers.
See, they're all Nintendo licensed.
No, they're not, because they started putting in like Sonic. There was Cloud. There was Snake from Metal Gear, Bomberman, Pac-Man, Banjo-Kazooie. They started doing all sorts of weird and wonderful characters from different games, which I really love, and I wish they just carry on going and just keep adding games from all over the place into it. I just don't have this like everyone agrees that it's cool to put your characters into Smash Brothers, but like, would you count that as is that a crossover? Because it's a weird, I don't know, it's a weird thing. It's a whole thing about it.
Well, what's that new one where like you can play as Shaggy and you go Super Saiyan?
Oh yeah, that's what's it called? Multiverses? I think.
Multiverses. Yeah, Multiverses.
Multiverses, I think it's called.
Like, who else is it you can play as on there? All I remember is Shaggy going Super Saiyan.
It's Warner Brothers, so it's Scooby-Doo characters, Superman, Batman.
Okay,
and
so being it's Warner Brothers, is that a crossover? Because if it's all under the same license,
I'd say no. I don't know. It's underneath the same parent company, but they are different IPs. So I guess it would be a crossover.
Oh my god, the character list on this: Agent Smith, Aquaman, Arya Stark.
What the hell? I've never played this. I have no idea. Hold on, let's have a look.
Beetlejuice. Oh mate, this feels like top trumps at this point. Like, I'll give you one. You see if you can trump it.
Oh yeah, I'm looking at a list.
What we got in here? Oh, Samurai Jack. God, I forgot about that.
That was a good show. I loved me some Samurai Jack.
Velma. What's she gonna do? Just lose her glasses?
Yeah, I don't know.
The Powerpuff Girls.
Mm-hmm.
Now, do they team up? Is that like a ice climbers type?
Good question. I don't know. I hope so. I hope it is an ice climber situation.
Shaggy.
Yeah, Shaggy.
As in from Scooby Doo, not the rapper.
Uh-huh.
Although that'd be great to see.
It feels kind of weird to have like
Gizmo from Gremlins.
Is he in it? Jesus.
Apparently, Beta Season 1. He's a mage, apparently.
Sure. Okay.
Remember that scene where Gizmo's a mage in the Gremlins? Soul Calibur. Yeah. Was it Soul?
Yeah.
So
Soul Calibur.
It had Link in it as well, didn't it?
Yeah. So we had Link in the GameCube version. You had Spawn in the Xbox version, and in the PlayStation version, I think it was Hayachi from Tekken. I think that's right. I could be wrong about that.
Okay.
But obviously, Link was the one they wanted, and then they had to come up with 2 others for the other ones. So like, let's get Spawn and Hayachi. There you go, done. Yeah, weird inclusions there. Like, who no one's thought of Spawn before. Well, even before the Spawn films, and like, when was the last time Spawn was an actual influence in the world? I don't know.
It is for me every day.
Every time I use a Spawn actor node in Blueprints, I'm like, Spawn.
Yeah. I'm still amazed that it's Joe Leguizamo playing the. Is it the Defiler? Is that the name of the character? Yeah. Defiler.
I'm surprised they haven't made that a thing to come back. Is that a thing that's locked up in rights? I don't know. I'm surprised that isn't more of a thing. Like, why is that not a game?
Violator.
Why is that not a thing? Yeah, weird.
Well, there was the game. There was a game, wasn't there? It was like an arena shooter. It was like Quake type.
Was it?
Yeah. It was on the PS1.
Spawn, the video game.
Oh no, Spawn PS1 was like a beat 'em up, and then there was like a Spawn arena.
Oh yeah,
fighter.
So you got Spawn Armageddon on the PS2.
Yeah, that's the one.
Okay, there have been, but not obviously for many years now.
I don't know if this is a crossover, but there was a Doom/Quake style game by the band Kiss on Dreamcast.
Don't know.
And it was called Kiss Psycho Circus.
I would say that's not a crossover. I'd say that's generally just a licensed game.
What would Gene Simmons say about that?
Like I imagine I would define crossover as a temporary thing, or an additional thing that was brought in after the fact.
Well, it was an album, and it's a game.
I don't know.
Have you ever seen Kiss Psycho Circus?
No.
It's literally just like Doom, but with
we'll have to do an episode
Kiss.
one day talking about eccentric, weird, licensed games, because there's a whole conversation to be had about Revolution X and Aerosmith being like a thing in that. Great game, amazing game. But we'll save that one for another week. That one.
A Doom and Animal Crossing crossover. I'd love to see that. That'd be like the origin story of the rabbit.
That's what happens when you don't pay all your debt off to the Tom Nook. He turns into like hell breaking out, and you have to kill him and everything else. That'd be fun.
That'd be great. Stephen Kent says they stopped making Spawn comics a while ago. Did they?
Yeah. Like, is it still relevant? Like, in a world where they remake The Crow as a film, but don't try to bring back Spawn. I mean, it kind of writes itself. Just call it Respawn. You know, it could be.
Yeah. What's Todd McFarlane doing now? Because I was looking at buying some of his figurines. His Spider-Man's pretty great as well. Todd McFarlane's Spider-Man. Yeah. The multiverses thing is insane, really. Yeah, I guess this is a thing, right? So is it just a weird license if it's something like multiverses? Or is that a crossover? Is Smash Brothers a weird licensing thing, or is that a crossover?
I would count it as a licensing thing. I in my mind, in my little mind palace of Ryan Laley, I would describe a crossover as a temporary event or something that was additionally added onto the game after the fact. So, like, the game itself was its own thing, but then they added on this crossover partnership Easter egg or whatever, or skin. So that, in my mind, that's what a crossover event. Otherwise, it's just licensing it out and making a licensed game. Smash Brothers is weird, and Multiverse is weird because obviously more characters come out, so I don't know what happens with that. Yeah, I don't know.
I feel like there's probably a lot of crossover games that we don't know exist. The biggest one is Kingdom Hearts, surely.
Oh yeah. But again, is that a licensee or crossover? Like well, I don't know.
Square Enix, is it Square Enix and Disney? Like the Disney, because again, did Disney own Square Enix?
No.
No.
Fun. I got a little tidbit fact about how this game got made. It only got made because in Japan, Square Enix and Disney shared the same office.
Is it really?
Yep. And they just kept bumping each other into the halls, and they somehow got this thing greenlit. I don't know how you get a game like that greenlit. It's pretty mental.
I'm just picturing like Mickey Mouse bumping into Sephiroth.
Well, yeah, it was, and because Disney is so protective of their stuff, it's like how you manage to get a Disney sponsored official Disney thing, but with all this absolute nutty JRPG-ness of it. It's mental. Which reminds me of also the Mario and Rabbids game as well.
Yes,
that was a weird little thing that happened. But again, is that crossover or license? Because that's the game. That is the game. It wasn't a thing where the game existed and then they crossed over. Like the act of crossing over involved, like, I imagine, is like something existing already and something's come over to it. That's why I'm thinking it's like an added on thing.
So like Mario and Sonic, that's a crossover.
Again, right? Is it? Like, it depends on the game. Like, if you think about the Olympics game, that is the game. I would say a crossover would be like the game, like Mario. If the game Mario Olympics began, and then we're bringing over Sonic now. Yeah, it could be an argument for crossover, but
okay, Lego Dimensions then.
Yeah.
Because that is the game, isn't it? It's a bit like was Lego Dimensions like Skylanders, weren't it?
Yeah,
like
packs and things.
Or like that. What was that Disney game that was like that? Disney.
Oh yeah.
I've got some of the figurines for it.
Yeah, I quite like the figurines. I thought they looked quite neat, but I can't remember what the hell it was called.
I've got one on a shelf here somewhere, I think, or is it? This might be upstairs. But like Lego Dimensions, right? Surely that's a crossover because then that's all these different IPs.
Maybe. Right? Yeah.
I mean, Wikipedia says it's a crossover.
Okay. Well, Wikipedia's never wrong, so
Wikipedia is never ever wrong. I always tell the story about when what I say to my students why they can't trust Wikipedia, and I always refer to when Kazakhstan came out at some sporting event and whoever was in charge of doing like the country's national anthems just like obviously got them off the Wikipedia because someone had swapped out Kazakhstan's national anthem with the theme tune from the Borat movie.
Yeah.
So they just came out to this song about Kazakhstan having the most superior potassium and stuff, and like just didn't clock on that it wasn't actually the national anthem. So that's my go-to. But according to the crossover Wikipedia page, Konami made the first crossover video game using Simon Belmont from Castlevania, Universal Pictures' King Kong, and Mikey from the Warner Brothers movie The Goonies in Konami YY World for the Famicom in 1988. Oh my God, the cover art looks like an acid trip.
Let me have a look.
It's called
Why
Konami,
World?
like WAI World.
What
the hell is this? You could play as Konami Man, Gomon, Simon Belmont, Mikey from the Goonies, King Kong. Lots of characters I don't know. Vic Viper from the Gradius series. Dr. Cinnamon. Yeah, wow.
What the hell is this?
Is this real?
Hang on, let me share it, put it on the screen. Hold on.
The YY World. Famicom's YY World. No. Konami YY World.
Yeah. I don't know if the one I'm looking at is the one like 1988.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, this is it.
I can't get a better picture. But...
This is apparently the
first crossover event.
First ever crossover game. I'm trying to work out who's who.
Oh, that's obviously King Kong.
I don't know, man. Well, which one's meant to be Mikey?
Well, who's Mikey? Oh, from Goonies.
Yeah.
Oh, it must be him.
Is that him? Bottom right.
Yeah, it must be him, Mikey. Yeah, that's a weird inclusion.
Which one was Mikey?
I guess the main one must be, surely.
It does look like Contra, Dragonis Omega. You're right. I love calling people by their usernames. It's like when I'm driving and I refer to people by their license plate.
Hello, police officer.
Who else is this meant to be? Yeah, hello, policeman. Stopping in the bathroom for your...
No one will get a reference unless they're in the UK watching a very particular show.
I'm going to call yours Captain Birdseye. So is there an emulator for this game? Wow.
Obviously there is, but never heard of this in my life.
There's a giant chicken. There's a lot of stuff. Iron Thumb's got it.
Yeah. I'm going to call you Mrs. Mersbury.
Because you look like you're wearing a polo neck and winking at me.
Could you have a scar down the side of your face?
I love his. Did you see him on that last one laughing when he does his whole talk about the Royal National Lifeboat? Oh, I would have lost it the moment he walked in.
I would have lost it as soon as Bob walked in. Like, knowing Bob was there, and the thing that would have got me, if that didn't get me straight away, was when I know Bob's about to come on stage and I hear it's a kind of magic, I'll be like, I'll be like,
I'll be gone.
I'm gone. There's no way in hell I'm surviving this.
There was a clip of him on 8 out of 10 Cats earlier. I was watching earlier. Shh, it's just magic.
It's just magic. It's just magic.
It's just magic. He was on 8 out of 10 Cats does Countdown, and Jimmy Carr's like, I think you'd make a great James Bond, and he like gets him to say the line. He's like, can you say I'm name's Bond, James Bond? But he gets it wrong. So he just goes, I know that one. But it's so he just goes, the name's James Bond. James Bond. Oh,
I just like his "Would I Lie to You" moments. The stories he has on "What Would I Lie to" are just insane.
Oh yeah, like how he does his own dentistry.
Yeah, or he got paid in egg sandwiches while cutting people's hair and inventing Calais or something. I don't know.
It's just so great. It's the sort of thing that I imagine you telling me, to be fair. when you just randomly be like, oh, I'm off to India to do a gaming convention. I can imagine you just coming back and be like, I ended up cutting people's hair for ham sandwiches.
I do like a ham sandwich. Boys got to eat.
I need a haircut. Yeah. Osmond, what are you hearing? Well, basically peak British humour.
Yeah, British. If you look up, just Google Joe Wilkinson and enjoy. Go on that rabbit hole, Joe Wilkinson.
Joe Wilkinson's poems is what you need.
Yeah. I actually, funny enough, I watched like an hour montage clip on YouTube of his stuff last night while I was doing things, and it just heals the soul. Great. It just heals the soul a little bit.
Have you seen the one where he comes in and it's just half of his body is really muscly?
I think so.
And he's like, well, I had a lot of time on my hands since you fired me, Jimmy. So I started working out, but I started on my left side, and I never really got around to doing the right. So, yeah. Oh God, what was we talking about? Crossover games.
Yeah, at some point. Yeah,
that was it. I want to know more about Way World.
Okay, put it this way. Right, if we had to bring a crossover event, pick a game. What would be a good crossover event? A good one, maybe funny. What would be a good crossover event for a game that you can think of? Besides Roger the Alien appearing in Zelda.
It's got to be something that's going to combine two universes that would work really, really well together. So I'm going to say Rugrats and The Walking Dead. Just because I'd love to see Tommy Pickles trying to take out zombies with Reptar.
Is it a Walking Dead game that then Rugrats come into it? Or is it a Rugrats game that Walking Dead characters come into it?
I can imagine him just walking around going, my daddy got eaten by zombies. And then, trying to take him out with Reptar.
They'll probably think zombies are something like bees. Actual bees doing stuff and things. Yeah.
Well, there's a whole episode where they're panicking because the pilot light went out, but they think it's the pirate light, and the pirates are going to turn up. So,
yeah.
What would they get wrong? This is where I need chat to suddenly jump in and start helping me out. I want
chat. Can you provide two IPs? And we all come up with a way where these things could come into each other's worlds, and in some kind of fashion. Beyond just skin. We won't just say skins because that's boring. Or would be funny as a skin, I guess. But skins are now Call of Duty is doing Beavis and Butthead. I think it kind of broke that discussion as anything could be anything now. But give us some idea, give us some games, list of games, and we'll come up with some interesting God of War, Stardew Valley. Now again, so we got a choice now. Do we want to do a God of War game but Stardew Valley? I think it's funnier if a God of War Stardew Valley, then suddenly you've got to deal with the relationships of family life with characters from God of War, like Kratos, his son, and then you can go on a murdering rampage with them. I don't know.
I'm now just picturing that whole scene of what's his name? Who is it who comes and picks a fight with him in the first one with his son?
Boulder.
But Boulder. I'm now just picturing that whole Boulder fight, but in Stardew Valley, top-down pixel art.
Yeah, basically, I can imagine it being like a prequel to the game where it's just Kratos just living his life and just farming bits and just building a life together with his wife. And it's
whole run up to that game.
Yeah, it's just a prequel to that game. God of War prequel is just Stardew Valley, but with Kratos. Raising a family, meeting the girl from the local village. She's actually a secret giant, and they're making Loki. All standard Stardew Valley stuff. Silent Hill
Kratos
and any of
just
those
wants
dance
to grow
games.
Pumpkins.
Silent Hill.
So I'm just reading that Kratos wants to grow his pumpkins line. And now I'm just picturing him going, we must grow pumpkins.
I like my legumes.
My runner beans have sprouted.
You're really good at that.
Thank you.
It's a good Christopher Judge impression.
That's basically, I can't do Kratos, but I can do Christopher Judge. Silent Silent Hill in a dance game, but I'm imagining it as like a turn-based combat thing. Like, oh my god, what was that game on the Dreamcast that was like that? You were on a space station, and it was like turn-based battle, but it was all like disco-y.
Oh, you talking about Space Channel 5 or whatever it was?
Yes.
Yeah.
Am I imagining? Am I remembering it right? Was it like turn-based, but you were dancing?
I don't know. I can't remember. But that character's like a big character. I can't remember her name now.
What is her name? But there's well, I guess it's basically Parappa the Rapper, really, is what we're saying.
Yeah, I imagine it would be like Parappa the Rapper, but with scary bits.
Silent Hill. Yeah.
You get skinned if you get it wrong. I don't know. Get scalped.
You get sculpted.
You get sculpted.
Pyramid
so it just chisels out of the thing.
along.
Like, oh, there you go. I'll sculpt you a statue.
Pyramid head. He is chiseled. Pyramid man.
Helldivers 2 and My Little Pony. I can imagine that. You're dropping down on a pony and you can ride a pony, leave rainbows everywhere. That'd be quite a good one. Yeah, there you go. You got ponies you ride and shoot rainbows at you, but I don't know. Do they do that in the cartoon? I don't know. Never watched it. In my headcanon, they do shoot rainbows at their butt as their main weapon.
I quite like this one, the Death Stranding plus Borderlands, where you're just walking across Pandora, refilling all the vending machines. What a great idea!
Yeah,
but like so I've played Death Stranding once, and when I realised that you can fall over if you walk wrong, I immediately gave up.
Yeah, I've not got past the intro on that game, and I just can't be bothered. It's one of those games where I look at it, I can't be bothered with you at all. At all. I have no patience for this.
Controversial opinion, right?
Yeah.
And I say this, and I realise how hypocritical I am because I'm a massive David Lynch fan, right?
Okay, you can bet Hideo Kojima or something.
I'm about to say exactly what people say about David Lynch films about Hideo Kojima, right? People only like Hideo Kojima games because Hideo Kojima makes weird games.
Yes.
For the same reason people say you only like David Lynch because the films are weird. Yeah, but it's artistic. Like a walking simulator. I realise in Twin Peaks season 3 that there is an 8-minute sequence. No, 8 minutes? That might be too long. Is it 3-minute sequence?
That's a difference.
3-minute sequence. There's not much of a difference when you're watching it, I'll be honest. It feels like 8. Feels like 80. Of someone just sweeping a bar. Cinema. Right? Why would you create a walking simulator where you can fail at the most basic task of walking?
Yeah. I agree. Is it the question of is it art? It comes into question of like, it's like if a madman sprays shit on a bit of paper in a hospital, is that art still? Because
the doctors told me it was.
Yeah. Well done, Bill.
Very good.
You done a good job.
Very good. Looks just like a tree. I'll put that on the fridge. On the stinky fridge.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of. I like the stories and I like the Metal Gears before Metal Gear 5.
I think that, well, this is why his Silent Hill PT thing I think was so cool because, like, he'd be great at horror. Like, I don't know, was Death Stranding meant to be a horror?
No. Well, it's scary.
What was it meant to be?
Who knows?
It's just. I've tried to like watch clips of it, and at one point, Mads Mikkelsen's just drinking wine with a baby.
He's got a new horror game coming out. OD.
Yes, with the girl from It.
Sophie Ellis.
Is that Sophie Ellis? Is that her name?
No.
Sophie Ellis Bextor. What's the game called? Murder on a Dance Floor.
Yeah. It's a question mark. It's Murder on a Dance Floor. Sophie.
Murder?
I'm going crazy. It's Sophie Lillis, but I've never actually said her name out loud, so I'm not certain if that's right.
I'm going to find out. There is a question mark in that title, though, but we don't know where it'll be like. Murder on the dance floor?
Murder on the dance floor?
Murder on the? Murder on the dance floor? Murder on the dance floor? Murder? Right, did we find out who it is? Oh, Jordan Peele's a writer on it as well.
Yeah.
That'll be fun. Sophia Lillis. Is that her name?
Yeah.
Why did I think her name was like
She was in that Dungeons
something.
and Dragons film as well. That was quite good, that was.
Was she the one with ears?
They've all got ears.
She had funny ears.
Maybe. She was the druid that could transform into animals and things.
Yeah, I think she had ears. If I remember right, she had ears.
Just otherwise, no, everyone's deaf. Yeah.
She had ears that were notable. She had notable ears. D&D film, Sophia Ellis.
Yeah.
There's probably people telling me in the chat that it's not her that has the ears. But yeah, no, she has ears.
Yeah, it's only two
I was right.
female characters. One, Michelle Rodriguez, and then her.
She had the ears and horns. Ears and horns.
Yeah, horns. Yeah, she had horns.
But most importantly, ears.
Ears,
she is a... I've got really small chat. A teething. She's teething.
I know she's a young
teething.
actress, but Jesus, no.
She's got ears and she's teething. Art is just doing something superfluous with intent.
Oh, probably.
God,
yeah.
I want to get that as a tattoo. That's such a great. Cooking Mama and Fallout. I'd actually love that. Just like Rad Roach burgers.
Yeah, like a Cooking Mama game and then Fallout. Like boom, boom, boom. Here we go. Make some Rad Roach kebabs or burgers. Yeah, that'd be quite cool. A nuclear milkshake. Yeah,
I'd love a nuclear milkshake.
I can imagine what that looks like. That would be like nice. Oh, okay. Glow green. It must glow green, surely.
Well, it was in the 50s, wasn't it, that people used to literally like make irradiated products because they thought it was good for you. So like you could get irradiated bread, toothpaste, milk, and things like that. And it weren't really, I think, until they like noticed that people's jaws were falling off, like when they were painting. Because that's what happened, wasn't it? The people who used to paint the glow in the dark bits on the watches for soldiers, their jaws fell off.
Yeah, I remember that.
Hang about, I'm gonna stop eating my radioactive shreddies.
Yeah, it was at that time period where lead paint was cool, asbestos was cool. Yeah, bring it all on.
It's still cool. Just because it's deadly doesn't make it not cool. Actually, all the coolest things are the deadliest things.
Spiders,
asbestos,
snakes, Jimmy Savile,
going to the skate park without your helmet on,
going on holiday with Prince Andrew. It's all
going on holiday with Prince Andrew.
Yeah.
Prince Andrew hasn't paid rent for 20 years.
But he has done a lot of other stuff.
He's done a lot of other stuff, right? But I don't know why. That was the thing that genuinely... Because all the other stuff, I was just like, yeah, like he's definitely lying about that. But maybe when I found out he was lying about paying rent, I was like, unbelievable. Abolish a monarchy.
I kind of stopped trusting a person as soon as I say they don't sweat. As a
Did you see after he said that though? Because what was it? He was like, oh, it was at a Pizza Express in like London somewhere. So people started leaving reviews for it saying, oh, had a lovely meal here. I remember Prince Andrew being there, and I particularly remember that he was really sweaty. Oh, it's great. People are still giving us crossover games. We've just got so distracted.
Let's go.
Doom and Turok. See, basically, we did get Resident Evil and Turok, didn't we, with Dino Crisis?
Yeah. I like Dynamite Quest. They went a bit weird with it, but I like that game. I want there to be another thing, another good survival horror game that wasn't just zombies. They were quite good. Dinosaurs was a neat trick. That's kind of cool.
What was that one I really liked? On I think it was on the drink. Was it Parasite Eve?
Yep.
That was another good one. I think that era of like slow, quiet, like there were scenes in Resident Evil that were like ASMR, mate. I sit there and I remember just the sound of just walking down a corridor was like quite relaxing.
It was actually funny, like in a little anecdote here. Like one of the first things I ever did because when I was growing up, I wanted to be originally an architect. So I done everything I wanted to do to be an architect. The thing that got me into going into games direction was a competition to design your own horror game in a magazine. I was like, cool, I'm gonna do that. And I designed this horror game, which was basically Dino Crisis / Resident Evil with spiders. And it's solely because I'd probably watched Eight-Legged Freaks in the lead up to it. So I'd done it with giant spiders instead. So it was like, okay, you got a big tarantula boss. And I'd done maps for it and all sorts. And that was how I got started into thinking I want to be a game designer. So one day I will make a survival horror game about giant spiders. All because of Eight-Legged Freaks.
I don't know why that's tickled me so much. It's going to make Resident Evil, man. I'm just going to make it about spiders.
Yep, little teenage
reminds me of
Teenage Orion was like, yeah, let's do this.
What's the film with Ben Stiller where the guy's like, you know that workout program, 8-minute abs?
Yeah.
I'm going to come up with a new workout program called 7-minute abs.
Yeah.
That was.
And he goes, what about if this one comes up with 6-minute abs? Don't be stupid.
You can't do 6-minute abs.
It's not a proper workout.
He like starts, he's like twitching. He's like,
yeah,
no. Oh, what is that film?
It was. Was it? It wasn't something about Mary, was it? No.
Was it the Ain't it the one where he gets married to the lady and then she turns out to be like insane? She like.
Isn't all of them?
Yeah, isn't that every Ben Stiller film ever? His dad's in it as well, isn't he? It's the one where she.
It's gonna annoy me. I need to look up Ben Stiller's.
Yeah, I need to look it now. Oh, The Heartbreak Kid.
No, it wasn't that. No.
That's the film I'm referencing.
No, it's not in that. No.
Or is it The Heartbreak Kid? The one where 100% she, instead of using sun cream, uses like cooking oil. Oh yeah, that's it. Yeah, The Heartbreak Kid. That's the film I'm referencing. What film are you referencing? Wait, isn't it one of the Meet the Parents films?
Yeah, so it must be a different one as well because he does it in another one.
7-minute abs. It's something about Mary.
Was it?
Oh, yeah, something about Mary.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's crazy. It's the crazy hitchhiker. That's right.
Yeah. 7-minute abs. Anyway, Cool Breeze will not be playing your spider game.
Oh, that's a shame.
I love the arachnophobia modes that they have on games now.
I can imagine making a whole game about that is Resident Evil with spiders, and then have an arachnophobia mode where you just hired all the spiders in it.
It just turns the console off.
It just turns them all into zombies.
Or you play as a spider, but you don't know because it's in a first-person shooter.
That's the twist at the end. You see a mirror, and you're like, "Oh no, I'm a spider all along."
I was a spider. It's like Silent Hill level, like plot twists. What's that? There is a game, isn't there, where you play as a spider and basically you have to try and sneak around the house and get out.
I don't know, mate. It sounds like it would be a game, yeah. I ain't got a clue though.
Or I dreamt this.
It sounds like something that would exist.
Oh my god! It was like a first-person game. You're like in a house.
I ain't got a clue. There was a game called Mr. Mosquito where you go around sucking blood out of people.
Wow. Do you remember Buck Bumble?
Yeah.
It had a full UK garage soundtrack. There's no prominent first-person shooter with a spider as a main character. That's a lie. I remember there being a game where you are... this might be a ChatGPT.
Games where you play as
a spider.
As a spider.
But like you are trying to escape. That's... I realise most of this podcast has just been us Googling things, but it's important to show that we don't know everything.
No.
Right.
I can imagine that being quite a fun little VR game. It's like one of you is a spider, and then the other person's walking around trying to swat you. I don't know, that'd be quite good. There's a PlayStation 1 game called Spider.
No, this was like new. It may have even just been a concept, and then maybe they never actually released it. But I remember seeing gameplay footage. The Spider Nest Spider Games. No, that's not it.
I ain't got a clue.
Spider, Right of the Shrouded Moon. No. Webbed. No. No. Did I dream this?
Spider-Man. It has to be Spider-Man.
It was Spider-Man.
Yeah, Spider-Man.
That was it. Spider-Man. It was the movie Spider-Man with Tobey Maguire.
Yeah. Yeah.
Have you seen that edit when he's stopping the train, but it's like his arms just rip off?
Probably. I've seen a few things like that. They're pretty good.
His arms just rip off and then he just like falls off. just like the train stops and then he falls off and then the train just lands on top of him. I may have dreamed this game, but basically
we'll make the spider game. We'll make it so it's first person. You shoot. I don't even know how that would work. Could you shoot webs? I don't know. It's all webs got your butt, so I have no idea how that would work. But we'll make it. We'll make a first person spider game.
Yeah, see, that's where the boys got it right.
You got to get out of the house. Multiplayer. Other player is playing as a fly. You got to catch flyers. I don't know.
Spider hack. Is that it?
I don't know. You're the one that's having a weird trip down memory lane here.
A webbing journey.
Spider Solitaire.
Spider Solitaire. That sounds like an Alan Partridge quote. Oh, I think I found it. A webbing journey.
Webbing journey.
This is the closest thing I can think to what it looked like in my head. But in my head, you were more of an actual spider.
Yeah, like, this is not what I was expecting. This is very cutesy.
No, yeah, in my head, you were like an actual spider. How easy is it to code like 8 legs?
Oh, piss easy. It's just like 2 legs, but 8 times by 4.
Nah, but like independent. I want to be able to like.
It's not too bad. You control each leg independently.
Yeah, I want to be able to control each leg independently.
I don't even know how that would work on a gamepad or keyboard.
Oh my god, we could create a custom gamepad.
We'll do it on each finger, like you all your fingers, and that'd be the walking sort of thing. So you'd be like little finger gloves you put on, like and that's how you walk. Like
you have to make that noise as well while you do it, otherwise it doesn't work.
Obviously, but you also make it a thing game, like make Wednesday thing, like you have to. That's how you walk around.
Oh,
we should make a game like that. Make a custom controller where you have to walk around like on your hands, and like you turn.
Like haptic controlled.
Yeah. That'd be fun.
It's not very inclusive though for anyone who, with arthritis.
We'll do a feet mode.
Quentin Tarantino just put all his money into this game. Speed running carpal tunnel. Yeah.
Come out like something's wrong with my hands.
Yeah. Doctor, I don't know what's wrong. I've been playing this spider game for 8 weeks straight. Now I can't undo this bottle of ketchup.
I've lost all grip strength.
I've lost all grip strength. I can't feed myself. I can't feed my kids. Well, that'd be pretty easy, surely. Like, surely there's like haptic glove controllers already.
Yeah, I guess you could. Yeah,
there already is a VR. Yeah, because you would just use a VR haptic controller.
Yeah, oh, probably. Yeah, I imagine it wouldn't be too difficult. You just measure the movement of each digit, and you could do that.
What would we call it?
Carpal tunnel.
Carpal tunnel. Carpal tunnel, yeah.
It's actually just about tunnels and carpooling through it.
Yeah. It's spelled carpal tunnel.
Yeah.
But you're a spider in a tunnel.
It's got layers. It's a deep game. It's got
like an ogre. It's got layers.
Yeah. Like cake. Everyone likes cake. Layers. Everyone likes cake.
No one ever likes parfait.
So
what is parfait? Sorry.
What is? I don't know. Yeah, what is parfait? I've never actually. Yeah, go on. What is it?
You get us back on track, and I'll find. Oh, parfait is either two. Well, this isn't really a nice answer because it's not actually giving it. It's either of two types of dessert.
I don't know how you spell it. How are you spelling it?
Parfait. Parfait. You ever see a man who don't like parfait?
Oh, right, okay. Yeah, so it's like a sundae.
Strong gases he can out of my butt that day. Yeah.
But what the hell was in this?
What is it? God of War parfait crossover. We must eat parfait. Yeah, it's essentially a Knickerbocker glory.
Cool.
So there we go.
Cool. Anyway, I was getting us back on track because we're going to wrap these things up. So, to summarize,
what have we covered? Dinosaurs, comets.
I don't know. Like it would be
Prince
like
Andrew.
One of those string boards trying to figure out how we got into places.
There is no Pepe Sylvia.
It's all
there is no Pepe Sylvia. Yeah.
Anyway.
Good luck. There's no way of getting this back on track. No. This train is. It's what's that? Speaking of spiders, what's that game where you're
Choo Choo Charlie?
Escaping? Yeah. This we're off the track. We're Choo Choo Charlie. We're in the woods.
We're in the woods.
There's no rescue in this podcast at this point.
And hang on, I'll find a good segue. Hang on. So Choo Choo Charlie. There was a cool mod where you could play as Thomas the Tank Engine. There's Choo Choo Charlie. Thomas the Tank Engine. That's a cool IP. Could we fit IP into that crossover into another game? I don't know. Maybe the train simulator. That'd be good to have a. Yeah, actually, I'm surprised that hasn't happened already. Actually, why hasn't it happened? Why has Thomas the Tank Engine not been in Train Simulator?
Is there a Thomas the Tank Engine? There's got to be.
It'd be a mod, but has it actually been a crossover?
Dragonis says, "Is Parfait a team up or a licensed deal?"
Don't encourage him. Don't encourage him, Dragonis.
Thomas the Tank Engine. I mean, there's a Thomas the Tank Engine mod in Skyrim where all the dragons are replaced with Thomas the Tank Engine.
Classic.
What is the name? Is it like Euro Train Simulator?
I don't know, something like that. Yeah, does it how? I imagine it would have a mod, but that seems like a no-brainer. Surely it would be for that.
Euro Training Train Sim World 5 had a day out with Thomas on its 80th anniversary.
Ah, okay. That was a good crossover to think about. So, was the Hot Wheels crossover that Forza Horizon? Did you ever see this?
No.
So
was there a Hot Wheels?
Yeah, it was really cool, and they done Hot Wheel tracks and everything, and it went like loop the loops and things like that. Check it out. Find a Google image of or video of it. You'll see what I mean. I'll put one up for the streamer.
Was it Hot Wheels?
Yeah, just type in Forza Horizon Hot Wheels. I've done it a couple of times. It's actually really decent.
No. Somehow I've written hotels.
Forza Hotels.
Hotels. That's not what I wanted. Hot Wheels Forza. Oh yeah, because you can get like Forza Hot Wheels cars. Iron Thumbs, I've already seen that as a comic strip. Funny that you say that. Someone's already beaten us to that one. Hot Wheels Forza.
I'll put a video up.
All I'm getting is Hot Wheels Forza. I'm not actually getting.
I'll put it on the stream. You'll see in a sec. Yeah, it was really cool. Like it had like a separate map, and the map had all these Hot Wheel tracks going everywhere, and all Hot Wheel cars that are just big sized, and then you go. It's really nutty and cool.
So is that a crossover?
Yeah, that's a crossover. Yeah,
a license.
Well, it is a license, but it's a crossover because the original game of Forza Horizon is not this. This was brought in after the fact as a crossover thing. Going here, we're crossing this over to this. They did it with Lego.
God, that looks so cool.
Yeah, it is cool. Some played it quite.
My Hot Wheels tracks never look this good. Like we've got a whole basket of Hot Wheels tracks in our living room, and it's always just a straight line from the front room to the kitchen.
Yeah, we got those ones that you can bend and you stick on like the wall, and you can bend it however you want, and it'll make the track however you want.
You can stick them on the wall.
Yeah, it had like a sticky bit that you could stick to the wall or door or window or whatever.
We rent, so I can't risk taking the paint off.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is insane.
In
my head, this is what I want all my Hot Wheels tracks to look like, but they never do.
Ross, we did bring up Fortnite as an example of crossover stuff. That's how it's all got started. We started talking about the Simpsons crossover event that's coming soon.
Ross.
Pay attention. Come from the start, Ross. Yeah.
Get with the program, Ross.
Get with the program.
God, King. You're not cooking, King. Your oven's off, King.
Yeah. No.
Anyway.
Anywho. Fortnite, obviously does lots of crossover stuff. We've seen tons of stuff coming from them.
Although what's their new one? Do you know what I really like is didn't they do the whole with the Spider-Verse thing that like the Miles Morales one had like a lower frame rate or something?
Yeah, in the Spider-Man games, they did that.
I think that's really cool. Didn't they do it in Fortnite as well though?
Maybe. Don't know.
Why can you play as Sabrina Carpenter in Fortnite as well? That's what I want to know.
That's the question everyone wants to ask. One of the best ones I did recently, which was one of the, I think it's still going on, is the Power Ranger one. And you can summon the Megazord and go around and all that stuff. Oh, that reminds me of another really cool one. I think it was Call of Duty who done it actually. Warzone with Godzilla. Did you ever see this?
Was cool.
Where you actually had Godzilla come out and you had King Kong come in and you had to like fend off Godzilla while King Kong arrived and then they fight. That was cool. But yeah, the Power Ranger one was quite neat. They done for Fortnite. Really neat. Also done Huntrix with Fortnite as well. Just that's on at the moment.
There's some I find weird though, right? So ultimately, look, Fortnite is a kid's game.
Yeah.
Yeah. Art the Clown.
Yeah, that's weird. Oh well, yeah, it's Halloween.
The child snatcher from Black Phone.
Yeah. If you want to see us, the most scariest one though they just done, look at Scooby Doo's skin, and look at what they've done to Scooby Doo to make him fit the Fortnite skeleton.
Okay. They had to change the dance, didn't they? I saw recently.
Yeah,
they did a Peacemaker thing.
Yeah.
Not realizing that his dance is a swastika. Like,
they
miss that.
Well,
Fortnite, Scooby Doo.
Yeah, it is. It's cursed.
It looks like a furry suit.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. Why is he so ripped?
Don't know.
Scooby
And it's just weird because obviously they're picking up oozes and things like that. So you've got like Velma walking around with a bloody AK-47 like gun blasting fools. It's all good. It's all good stuff.
Scooby Damn.
Yeah.
Stick with that. He's actually got like rock hard abs in this picture I've got. That can't be real. That's got to be that's got to be fan art. Oh my god!
Yeah,
one of my cats is looking at me with concern.
Where is it? There you go. The Power Rangers one. I'll put up on the screen here. You eventually get like you can summon the Megazord and be like a giant Megazord walking around.
Oh, that's
It's
cool.
so cool.
A real Scooby snack.
Like this, you can't see it just yet, but this is the coolest looking thing in the world. Like this is what is interesting about Fortnite is that because it can be absolutely nutty, it can do these little one-off things. You can experience what a Power Ranger game with budget would look like and feel like, and that's cool. You can finally live out your fantasies as Sabrina Carpenter shooting fools. You know, you got this. you can finally have these experiences. That's what's quite nice about what Fortnite introduces. It's weird how Fortnite's here, and this is what this is doing. I remember when Fortnite was first announced as like a Minecraft competitor, and it was weird, like this thing that never showed the light of day. Then it came out, and then it started doing battle royale stuff. It's transformed a lot, but this is just cool. Fighting giant monsters as a Megazord. It's so cool.
Are you actually like how much health have you got? Because
yeah, you got
I'd be
health.
really annoyed if so I'd just be really annoyed if I spent ages trying to get this and then I get it and then I'm dead.
Yeah, I don't know how you get it. I don't really play Fortnite, so I have no idea. But yeah, you somehow get it, and then yeah, it does this.
I've always loved Fortnite for what they do, but I don't know. There's part of me that just hates it because I feel like I have to. You know, like I have to hate modern music because
it does do some cool things well. Like I like what it does with this open world storytelling sort of aspect where they do events and you can actually like everyone tunes in at the same time. You can see the event unfold in real time and be part of this crazy thing that happens. Like there was I don't know if you ever keep up with any of this, but there's like an event that was happening where in Fortnite their levels changing over to a new map. So in the game, you'll see this black hole getting closer and closer and closer to you, and then one day at a particular time, it was announced that if you're in the game, you would experience it firsthand of it breaking and destroying the entire world, and you being flipped upside down into a new world and things like that. Like seriously, look up some of this stuff. It's pretty nuts. They do with this stuff. It's mental.
remember that. I remember the cube that was slowly moving across a map.
What, in Fortnite?
Yeah, that was when I was working with you at the college as well. That was when that was happening. So I remember students telling me about it. They're like, "Oh, the cube's moved," and I'm like, "Cool."
Oh, right. Okay, yeah, it does stuff like that. It's pretty neat. I'd say I respect all that stuff. That's kind of cool. And when I have jumped into, when I have played Fortnite, I don't play the build mode. I play zero build because I can't build like that at all.
I can't build,
but I can shoot things. So sure, put me into that. And Lego Fortnite's pretty fun to play with if you've ever played with Lego Fortnite.
I've not. I've seen some of the games that people make on Fortnite, and I'm always really impressed by it. I will say.
Yeah. Yeah.
UEFN. What's happening with UEFN? Is that still a thing?
Yeah, still a thing. Yeah. They just had some changes to it where you can now you can sell like microtransactions inside your actual games now. So just like what Roblox does. Roblox does the same thing.
So I can scam people, is what you're saying, quite easily.
Yeah. Yeah. Anytime.
So I can make I can make money off of it.
Yeah, you could always make money out of it. But now you can even make even more money out of it if you can sell bits people can purchase, like buffs and upgrades and passes and things like that.
NatWest Fortnite crossover.
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
Yeah. So
cool.
Yeah. So crossovers, they've been fun. We like them.
Did we talk about any?
Yeah.
Did we get a few in there?
We got a few in there.
Very good.
I think ultimately, I think the final word is they have their time and place when they can be useful. Some games are distracting. I thought Fortnite is a good fit for it. Call of Duty isn't. but I do like it when they do weird ones. They're always interesting to see pop up now and then.
Nicki Minaj.
Yeah. Well, I think we can all agree Nicki Minaj is the ultimate best crossover that's ever existed in
Ultimate Warrior.
Yeah. The Ultimate Warrior is a crossover.
Can you imagine Nicki Minaj is the Ultimate Warrior after all this time? She has been the wrestler Ultimate Warrior.
Yeah, it's just lots of Photoshop.
I've never seen Ultimate Warrior and Nicki Minaj in the room at the same time.
Exactly.
I think Nicki Minaj is Ultimate Warrior. I'm looking at pictures of Ultimate Warrior now, and I'm seeing a similarity.
I think we should start sharing that and see where it goes. It can
I
only
want to start this rumor.
Things, so yeah.
I mean, Ultimate Warrior died, air quotes, in 2014, right?
That's when Nicki Minaj started getting taken off.
Is that when? Yeah, when did Nicki Minaj? Right, let's.
Then.
Nicki Minaj, 2014. Was the Pink Print her third studio album, which was, what was the track listing?
First track is I Am, the second track is Ultimate Warrior.
The Ultimate Warrior.
We do like,
I think there's
Taylor Swift conspiracy theories, like, hang on, she's pointing to this.
Mate.
She has tassels in this, therefore she must be the Ultimate Warrior.
Look, track 2, I Lied. Right?
There we go. Yeah.
Yeah. 4, Get on Your Knees, which I feel like is like I'm going to suplex you.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah. Track number 7, Want Some More, like to the crowd.
I'd be like, yeah, you want some more? Come on.
You want some more?
Yeah.
Track 11 is Trini Dem Girls, which Ultimate Warrior said every match.
That famous saying. Yeah, famous quote, Ultimate Warrior quote. Trini Dem Girls.
Trini Dem Girls.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Oh, it's late.
It's so late. I'm so tired.
Yeah. Let's go to bed.
Yeah.
Not together. Not today anyway. That's another time.
One day. I'll get you.
One day. Thank you again, everyone, for tuning in live to this, whatever this was. Take care, everyone. Have a good night, and we'll talk to you next time. See you guys.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.